Hey guys! So before we get into today's video, I just wanted to answer one question that I keep getting. And the question is, why do I like to shoot in vertical format or portrait format rather than landscape? And half the reason why I like to shoot vertical is because I felt like in landscape, there's just like all this extra space behind me, which is just basically background. And I really want you to be able to focus in as if like I'm really talking to you on the phone. I like to share products. I like to show you guys things. So I just wanted to be a little bit more personable. And I feel like with landscape, unless there's like two of us, like if my husband were to come on and, be a part of the videos or something, I would do landscape because we need more space. But if it's just me, I wanted to just be personal where I'm on your phone. Even if you're on the laptop, I still want to shoot like this. I feel like nowadays, a lot of people just use their phones to be able to have access to social media sites or anything like this. So that's the reason why. Other than that, let's get into today's video. And as you can tell by the title, we are going to be going through a lot of different products to try to get the permanent marker off of the bottom of these Polly Pockets. So I have several Polly Pockets over here that have permanent marker, and you're probably wondering, if you didn't catch my last video of why this happened, I will go ahead and link it up in the description bar up above. But it was a quest to get this little lot that I got up in LA. And let me just tell you, I did not know that there was permanent marker on the bottoms of all of these sets. If I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. But in the end, I'm still glad that I did get this lot, but it was just kind of a hassle. So these have been sitting here waiting for me to deal with them, and I just haven't had time because I'm kind of like, oh, do I really want to do this video yet? So I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I just know what I want to show you guys, and we're going to try to figure this out together. And I have two solutions on how to take permanent marker off of the play sets and the figures. There's a lot of figures in here that actually have permanent marker on the bottom of the base, which is like, oh my gosh, So just a little recap. We went up to LA, found out the lot had permanent marker. I have no idea how to get permanent marker off. So we ended up, I think it was we stopped in Oxnard maybe at a Target and picked up a lot of cleaning supplies. Like we researched it on Google, trying to figure out different ways, the techniques. So some of the ways that you can solve, according to Google, there was like hairspray, toothpaste, sunscreen lotion or sunscreen lotion or suntan lotion. No, maybe, I don't know. One of them. There was also, let's see, I didn't have those on me right now. We did try the toothpaste technique, and that actually did kind of work really well, but it took a lot of time. So I'm not going to feature that right now on the channel. But another one was also erasers, dry erase markers, there was nail polish remover. Let's see, we tried 91% alcohol. We also did 70% alcohol, rubbing alcohol. We also got alcohol wipes. We got Clorox wipes. These are some Bactive wipes from Target that are like disinfectant wipes to try. We got Goof Off Household heavy duty remover. I don't even know what this stuff is. And then Goof Off Pro Strength Remover. So I'm gonna take you through and show you what it is, what it looks like with these ones, and how they do not work. So it also said to use cotton balls, cotton pads. I myself actually like Q-tips. So we're going to go with Q-tips today and just try to figure out how to take it off. So I'm going to show you guys that some of these do not actually work. And you want to be careful when you are using different products, especially on plastic, because some plastics, if it's not on the bottom of the Polly Pocket, like if it was the side, some of them have a shine on it, and you want to be really careful with that shine because a lot of the chemicals in these products can take off that shine, can leave abrasion marks, abrasive marks or anything like that. So you want to be really careful when you are using any types of products. But because it is the bottom, I'm not worried as much. If it was the side, I would have been a little bit sad. So let's just go ahead and show you. I'm just going to go show you that some of these do not work. So we'll just start off with the one that I see right here, which is an alcoholic wipe. So this is 70 proof. So let's just try. Okay, let me just grab one. And I'm just going to show you guys that, and you want to be careful. Don't have any cuts on your hands, because if you're using alcohol and you're using a wipe, you can definitely feel the sting. So let me just show you guys how this does not work. So I'm scrubbing it pretty hard, and it is, you can kind of see it's like coming off, but it's not coming off all the way. So it kind of leaves you this like light mark, you know? So let me try a little bit harder. Yeah, it is not coming off. So that does not work. So we're going to cross that off. Let's go ahead and try to use maybe just regular rubbing alcohol if I needed to saturate it a little bit more. I am actually going to pour a little bit on there just to make sure it's covering it. Okay, so we're going to let it sit for a little bit, and I'm just going to actually wipe up a little bit right there. Okay, and we're going to actually just try to scrub it off with a Q-tip, and let me just show you guys, this is not working. So maybe we need 90%. What do you think? 90% is going to work? Okay, this one, I'm going to just do the Q-tip on the bottom because there's already rubbing alcohol on there. There we go. Whoop. Getting a little messy here. Okay, so let's just wipe this one off real quick and try the 90%. So this is 90%, you guys. Or 91, is it 91? 91%, my bad. 91%. That 1% can help, maybe. So if you guys can see that, this is still not working. Okay, so rubbing alcohol, we need to cross that off. It does not work to take permanent marker off of plastic. So let me just wipe this down. Okay, so that's that. So let's try the other one that was supposed to work really well is nail polish remover. So I have the strengthening nail polish remover. I don't know if that would change it, but it's nail polish remover, right? So I know strengthening is like to help your cuticles, but I don't know if that would have anything to do with if you just got regular nail polish remover. I don't know. So we'll just try. So let's just try this again, if you guys can see that. And that does not work at all either. So what are we going to do? And hairspray did not work. Toothpaste, like I said, kind of worked. It was really hard to use toothpaste on the figures. So it kind of worked on this, but you had to really buff it in. So basically what you would do is you would get it on a cotton pad. Oops, let me show you guys, like one of these. And then you would just like buff it out. Really, really, really good. But it took forever. So I was like, nope, I'm not going to do that because I don't have time to show you guys forever. So obviously those didn't work. Let's just try one of these little wipes. I'm just going to show you guys just a little disinfectant wipe. Obviously if the alcohol wipe did not work, this is not going to work, but we're just going to clean it off and just show you guys that it's still there. Okay. Even the dry eraser marker, not dry eraser marker, what I'm saying, the eraser did not work. So let me just show you guys as you are trying to, it kind of like works, but it doesn't work all the way. Let me just show you guys. So if you want to keep on scrubbing really hard, this might work, but you're going to be working really, really hard to get that permanent marker off, okay? So you can still see the 4 people. So this could slightly work, but you're going to be going at it for a while. And then pretty soon when you are at the very end of it, you're going to probably see an abrasive mark on it because it is kind of rubbing continuously, if that makes sense. So let's see. Then I was told the dry erase markers. So let's try to see if that works, but I'm pretty sure. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take the marker and then you basically color back over the permanent marker. So see how it says 4 people? So you want to like scrub it off kind of like this. And let's see if this works. So, and you want to let it dry. So I'm just going to let that sit for a minute and see if that works. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's drying up right now. So, doesn't that look worse? But let's see how this goes. Okay, so then we're going to take another, just a wipe, a basic wipe as it is drying. Yeah, it has a little bit, okay, I'm just going to blow on it to make sure it dries up completely. And yeah, okay, so now that we're going to take it, we're going to wipe it off because dry erase comes off really easily. But see, nope, it actually made it worse. If you guys can see, it kind of made it like blurry. So it kind of did work, but it still kind of did not work all the way. So the other things, let's try these 2. So actually, I'm not going to try these 2 yet. I'm going to show you, I'm going to use these on the figures, because these are very abrasive and it kind of melts the plastic, and I'll show you why in a minute. Let me show you what I found out at the very end. I know I didn't show it, but some of you guys will know, but I got myself some dry erase, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, not dry erase. I'm sorry, I keep wanting to say dry erase, but Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. So this stuff is incredible. It actually works, but it is abrasive. So you guys want to be super careful when you are cleaning your sets. So let me just show you guys. This is what it looks like. This is what it will look like after using it on a lot of different things. Like you'll actually get paint on it and stuff. You know, it'll come off, and then I guess the sponge itself starts like deteriorating, and you're going to get like a lot of like little particles. So you probably should wear a mask. I'm not going to do it for this video, but if you don't want to be breathing in all the particles and all the like the dust and stuff that it creates, I would suggest to wear a mask. But other than that, this is all you need. And you basically just want to take your corner. I like to usually take this corner here. This is like my favorite part of the corner because it's easier to maneuver. And then you just want to rub it in a circular motion. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sorry. I'm not even showing you on camera. I'll show you again though. So you want to just take it in circular motion and just kind of run over where all the marker is. Okay. And okay, if you guys can see that, it is gone, kind of. You can actually kind of still see some indentation. I think, I don't know, you can see that. Let me see if I can try to get that off. But see, if you can see on here, it does take it off, and the sponge is a little bit dirty. So let me try to take that part off. Okay, yeah, and you want to be, like I said, you want to be careful because it is kind of, I don't know, I can see it, like it took off some of the shine because there's like a shine around here, but right here you can kind of see that there is no more shine. So let me see, and I can kind of see still. Okay. So there you go. It is gone. So not bad, right, you guys? So I did not know this hack. If you guys did know this hack, you got to share it with the world because this is amazing. So let me just show you guys again. So here's another compact. And this one actually has like that glossiness to the plastic. So this is why you want to be very careful when you are doing this. But again, so you just want to take your sponge and you want to just kind of like go in like a little motion, circular motion. And then I kind of go up and down too. So if you guys can see that. And it is coming off. I should probably be doing this in front of the camera, right? I've never done this before on camera, you guys, so I don't know what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, but let me just try to get it all off. There you go. So then what I like to do is after I kind of scrub it really much on that one certain part, like I don't know if you guys can see the, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's kind of like scrubbed. So what I like to do is just kind of like go over it with the sponge and kind of just buff it out to make the lines not so harsh, if that makes sense. So, but you guys, it's gone. See how easy that is? Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, my light, I can never figure out my light. Is that better? I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. So see how it's gone? And I think there's like a little mark up here. Let me see if I can get that mark up here. Gone. All right, perfect. Yep, now it's gone. One other trick, this is just like a side trick. If you have your Polly Pockets, a lot of them, because due to play, on the bottom of the compact have this little like lineage. So that way the compact is not all the way on the ground, like the surface, if that makes sense. And then so that part will get scuffed rather than the whole compact itself. But what I like to do sometimes is take this, now that I know that this works, and I kind of just run it along the little lines and I buff it out to make the lines clean again. And that'll actually clean them up again. But you want to be really careful because it is abrasive. So, but yeah, so isn't that really cool? So let's do this again. So I'm going to show you guys on this. another compact. It says One Girl. And again, you want to just, let me see if I can do this and show you guys without, okay, hold on. I'm just going to try to get situated. So we're just going to kind of clean it like that. Okay, that's not even going. I'm sorry, I can't see. There you go. There it is. See, it's coming off. And I'm just going to kind of go in a circular motion. I'm trying not to scrub as hard. It sounds abrasive because this is actually like a really, really kind of foamy, you know, really strong foam. But okay, there we go. And it's gone. And I'm going to see if it's, yeah, it's not that abrasive. So, and again, I'm just going to clean off that little part so there's not that many marks. And look at that. Isn't that amazing? So one other thing that I've noticed on compacts as well, oh, sorry, the little dust particles. If you find like pieces of, not pieces, but like markings, like it looks like paint markings, if there's black markings, white, yellow, blue, whatever. Sometimes there's like paint on here. I don't know why, like I feel like when kids are just throwing them in, and especially if they have like compacts in houses, you would basically just throw your stuff in together, and like I feel like some of the paint would nick the sides of the compact, so that makes sense. So sometimes you'll find little nicks on the compact, like little paint nicks. If you want to just take a magic eraser, that'll take it off immediately, and which is really awesome. So if you have like little yellow marks, and I've actually done that on a couple of my compacts, but I don't have any of them to show you that I've done that. Okay, so I've had this set. This has like been my set my whole life, and it's had, well, not my whole life, let's just say in the last 2 years I've kept it. I haven't wanted to trade it out because I really love the color on it. But this has been on the bottom of there for a while. So let's see, this has been there for like a couple years. Let's see if this will work here, which I'm pretty sure it will, but let's just see. Whew, you're gonna have to scrub this really hard. Okay, so it is semi-working, but okay, see, and look at the sponge, not but the sponge itself is kind of deteriorating. So then that's when I would move it to another corner and get this corner going and try to scrub off this. And it actually is coming off, but oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna have to like really put some elbow grease into this. Okay, well, it is coming off. So I guess like the longer that the permanent marker has been on an item, the harder it's going to be to take off. And I don't want to spend this whole video trying to take this off. You guys don't need to see that. So we know it is working. Okay, so I'm just going to say we know it is working. I'll probably have to do like a little bit more elbow grease on it. But here, let's try this one. This one hasn't been on that long from what I know of. So I'm assuming what happened when I went to LA and I bought this lot. I think the people that got this lot were trying to put them in order, and they wrote it as they were getting it situated and putting the figures with the different sets. So I feel like that's what they were doing. And so the permanent marker hasn't been on these sets for that long. Yeah, this is working. You just have to put a little bit of elbow grease in it, which is just kind of annoying, but it is working. So maybe, you know, I'm feeling like this, because of the way that the plastic is and it's kind of glossier, is a lot easier than this one, because the bottom of this base of the play set is kind of, it's not glossy. And if you can look at it very, like if you ever look on the bottom of these play sets, it's very like grainy, if that makes sense. It's not like a flat, how do you describe it? It's not like a flat glossy surface like this one is. So I don't know. Let me see if I can show you guys, if you guys can see the difference. Does this make sense? Am I making sense, or am I crazy? So see how the bottom of this one is like glossy, whereas this one kind of has like bumps, you know, like it's not a flat plastic. I'm so bad at describing things, you guys. Okay, but anyways, let's get on to this. Let's just try to take off this. Oh yeah. Okay, you want to be really careful not to breathe in that stuff, because you're going to be like coughing. Oh, see, and then see how it kind of just comes off. Yeah. Okay. But you get the idea. So a magic eraser does work, but it is super abrasive if you keep scrubbing in the same area for too long. So just be careful with that. But in the end, this is a lot better than trying to use nail polish remover, rubbing alcohol, all the other things that the internet suggests. So use a magic eraser, you guys. All right, let's move on to the figures, okay? This was hard because, well, one, wait, hold on. All the dust, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm okay. So all the figures had like an S on the bottom, which I'm still trying to think, like, what does S mean? It probably does mean set, like how my husband said, like it belongs to a set. But if you guys can see, this is really hard to try to scrub on a magic eraser. So like it does work, but you're gonna have to like go really in there, and you're gonna be in there for a long time. And I was trying to do this like this, but then I found a different way, because if you can see on the bottom of the base, it kind of goes in to show I think it's BBT, so Bluebird Toys, and then the year, and the base is not flat, so you're gonna have to get in there. And the way that I found out to get in there was with a Q-tip and with Goof Off. Now this stuff is very potent. So I would suggest if you are a child, do not use this without a parent, because it smells, it reeks, and it's very like toxic. So I'm an adult, so I'm going to do it, but I'm going to show you guys what you want to do. So you basically, I'm just put this here just to cover the table. But basically pour over something that you don't care about or that you have covered, okay? And then you're gonna want to, and it comes out really fast, you guys. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. It just comes out really fast. It's kind of like lighter fluid, I want to say, but it's not. It's Goof Off, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know. So, and the one thing about this product, it is, okay, what's the word? It disintegrates the plastic. So you want to be very careful when you use it, but it does take off the black marker. And this was the only way that I found that was actually really, that I liked, I guess. It's not 100% like amazing, because I wish it didn't melt the plastic as much, but it took off the black as best as it could. So I'm gonna show you guys. Whoop. So here is the figure. You guys can see that. And then we're just gonna kind of go in there, and I'm just going to leave it on there for a little bit, so that way the fluid, whatever this stuff is, will just kind of get it. And then what I do is I kind of twist it just a little bit, and you want to be careful not to get on the edges around the base of the figure, okay? So let me just show you guys. So I'm just kind of working it around. Okay, and then it will take off the paint. And this stuff, whoo, is strong. I forgot how strong it smells. So you want to be careful. But if you guys can see already, it's smearing that black around. Okay, so then I'm going to get a little bit more liquid on the other side of the Q-tip. I'm actually going to put a little bit more. Okay, let me show you guys. So I'm going to get a little bit closer to the camera. Okay, so you guys can see. Okay, so here we go, and we're just gonna kind of soak it in there. You might want to wear gloves with this stuff too, because it's very strong. And so what I'll just do is I'll just kind of circle the Q-tip around the bottom of the base and just try to get all that black off. And pretty soon, when you're being really careful, and I'm dabbing as I'm going, I think. I'm dabbing a little bit, and I'm kind of just smearing around. So the paint does come off of the base, which I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. But there's no other way to get this silly permanent marker off in what I've done. If you know of a way to get permanent marker off of a small surface area that has lettering, let me know, because comment down below and tell me, because I haven't found any other way. Okay, so as you guys can see, it is slowly starting to come off, and you can still see the numbers. So this is like, this is, you can stop right here and it still is going to be okay, because you can see the letters and the numbers. But for me, I kind of want to get it like a little bit more down. Like I want to get that black all the way off. So I'm going to do another round. So this is going to be round 3 with this stuff. Okay. So once again, just be careful, you guys. That stuff pours out really quick. So again, I'm just going to basically take my Q-tip and I'm just going to like kind of dab the bottom and just keep getting it there. So again, and then I'm also going to just kind of circle around the base and dab to just get all that black off. And then sometimes the black the permanent marker will come around the side. So you just want to slowly take your Q-tip and rub around the sides. But other than that, this is what it's going to look like on the third round. Let me just do one more little wipe. Okay. See that? So it is pretty much gone. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it to where it's not blowing out. There you go. See? So I can go another round, but that is going to probably take off the letters and the numbers. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, like the letters and the numbers are very faint. Like they aren't as, let me see if I found another one. So if you see this one we did. I think that we did this with the toothpaste method, and there is still black on there, but the letters are very much more apparent, if that makes sense. So that is the trick to these. Same thing with this. Bigger surfaces, you can use the magic eraser. So this should just be able to come off really, really simple. And again, I rub around in a circle, up and down, back and forth, and I circle again. I always do the circle, like I go up and down, and then sideways, and then in a circle to not be so abrasive all in one direction. And it should just come off just like that. See? All right. So that was it. So that is the 2 tricks that I found. So I found out that magic eraser and Goof Off Pro Strength Remover actually does work, but this stuff is very potent, so I would suggest to be careful with that. One other trick I wanted to show you guys was, if you ever find a Little Mermaid book, check all over eBay, Mercari, check in groups, check, and if you see this little piece ever in the wild, don't throw it away. Keep it for somebody, because a lot of the times, for some reason, the logo would pop off on the Sparkly Mermaid Adventure set. They also popped off on the huge wedding musical day party. I don't even know. The huge purple heart. They would pop off for some reason. So all it is just adhesive. So all you want to do is just basically get some glue, like some super glue like this. And you want to just basically glue it back on. Let me just show you guys. So put a little bit of glue, because that's all it is. Like if you guys can see that, and then you can see on there, that's all it is just some glue. So you want to just kind of glue it back on, and you're going to be good to go. And your set will be nice and ready to play with. But yeah, so comment down below what my next video is going to be. Let me show you guys. I have this box to film next. And let me show you guys. I was so excited. I had to open it up. But there is a lot in here. And this set, this whole lot, let me know how much you think I spent on it, because there's a lot of sets in here. Like, let me just show you guys. There's a lot, and there's a lot of figures in here. There's just so much stuff in here, and I can't believe the seller was able to get it all in this box. Oh my gosh. So yeah, comment down below how much you think I spent on this, and I will link it up above when the video is finally out and released, and we'll go through these sets together. But I'll see you guys on the next one.